this is Jennifer with Chase and Lilies, and today I'm going to show you a tutorial of how I make our soap rope inserts for our soaps. So it looks like this when it's all together, but obviously we first have to make the insert. So we use 100% hemp rope, and I have pre-cut all of my ropes already to exactly 10 inches long. I have 20 for this next soap that we're going to make. We have some clear melt and pour soap. And then I take my two ends, line them up, and pinch it. Get it into the melt and pour. And I lightly press it together. Transfer it to my paper. This is freezer paper. And I'm just pinching them together until it dries, so it'll hold it in place together. After it has dried, I remove it from that area. And I have already done 5, so I'm just going to lay a small layer down. I'm going to move that down, it's a little too high. And then I'm going to place these in the melt and pour. I'm going to let this cool just for a minute. Okay, and then I'm going to spray it with rubbing alcohol so that the 2 layers of the melt and pour will stick together. I'm just going to pour a thin layer of it over top. And then let that dry. Alright, this has completely dried now. I'm going to use my paring knife that I use only for soaping. And I'm just going to cut out these soap rope inserts. I like to make them so that when I go to put them in my soap, it's easy to just stick it right in there and it won't be flopping around. And then that way there's also no knot in the center of your rope, so when it gets smaller, that's not very comfortable to wash with. I'm going to lift up the loop, and I'm going to cut right where it starts to point together. Remove this excess melt and pour. So I'm now going to trim the soap bits off. And then there's this. Then when I have my wet soap in the mold, say this is the whole thing, all I do is I take this and I just push it right down into the wet soap. So that is how I do our soap rope inserts. So thank you for watching us today, and follow us at Chase and Lilies on Instagram and also at Facebook at Chase and Lilies. Thank you.